Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Daryna. I'm a designer at the Shaper team here at GeekyAnts. Today, I'll be talking about designing a future where code and creativity converge. So today, what I'm going to show you, it would probably blow your minds. Yeah. So the future of design tools, right? So when I heard about the new Figma site and Figma Make, I thought is this the future of like design tools like Framer 2.0? Really? Maybe it is, but I hope it's not. As designers, we face a lot of problems every day, say like time crunch, finding the right Jira card, where did it go, and one of those like huge problems that we face is handing off to developers, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you would relate to me when I say that in Figma you've designed something amazing, it's pixel perfect, it's out of this world, it looks like Barbie. And then dev handoffs happen, you give it to a developer, they code it, and when they bring it back, it's just Ken. So that gap, I believe that is where creativity dies a little. So in design and development, this bridge in between, which is not a bridge, I think right now, there are two different silos. Um, when we design something and then we give it to a developer to code it and say we're not happy with that design, and then we ask them like this is all right, but then can you move these two tree cars 2 pixels to the right so that it's visually balanced, and this is something that we face every day. And as a designer who works with developers every day, I know that the same is also true for the other side. Say a developer, they have coded a website, they just made it responsive. You show it to the designer and they say, actually, you know what, move all these cars 2 pixels to the right. Yeah, they also die a little inside. So the current tools that we have, okay, they're split into two, they fall into two groups. One is AI tools where you prompt to code, and then they develop production grade code, like Lovable, Bold, and Replit, but they lack like visual intuitive editing. So it's made for like product owners and developers, but not really for designers. And on the other hand, we have visual first tools like Framer, Figma, and Webflow. They provide like great collaboration and like visual editing and all, but the output isn't like production grade code, right? So how do we fix this? Like, is there a way? This shift, I think it was started like for designers at least. I think it was started by Figma when they introduced auto layouts, variables, and tokens. And this is the way product design, I think that this is why they blew up. This is the direction where product designing was going. But then that's where it stopped. After that, it is just Framer 2.0, maybe a 3.0 after that. And I don't believe this broken workflow is the future of design tools. So this is the current flow that we follow right now. We design in Figma, developers recreate it in code, and then we test it again if the design is perfect or not, and then come all the feature adding and all these functionalities, right? So what if we could converge these two steps and your design is actually the code? And then you could test the design yourself, and then you can hand it off to the developers who will put the features side by side. And it's not a one-time handoff that you give the code to the developers and they'll make edits which you can never see in your lifetime. It's not like that. It should be a bi-directional flow. So what if there were no more handoffs and designers and developers can work in one environment together collaboratively? So that's why we built Shaper. This was the vision behind Shaper. So I'm going to show you a website, which is the landing page of Shaper. And I created this website as a designer. Yep. And this is all made in our tool right here. So you can see that these are all individual components. And then you can even like edit it from the right panel, just like how we do it. But the only difference is that we can see the code out here. I don't have anything to do with this, but it's good to know that we have it. I'm going to show a small live demo here of how I created this and what is the difference between this and say other tools like Framer or Figma site. And for that, I would like to invite on the stage Dominique, who's a developer in the Shaper team.
Hi everyone, my name is Damini and I'm a developer from the Shaper team. And I'm here to demonstrate the future of collaboration between designers and developers. We'll show it. Let me just give me a minute. I'll just set this thing up.
So I'll start by let's create a new page for this. So you can see that the header is already here. We can also scroll to the bottom and see that the footer is already here. I didn't do this. This was done by developers, I'll be honest.
So, the thing which you see in the middle is actually an iframe, which is rendering a live running Next.js application. So, whatever changes Daryna will do through the right panel will also get reflected in the code also. Like all the visual changes will get reflected in the code. Daryna, why
Yeah.
don't you build something?
Yes. Okay. So for ease of use, let me just do this cool little thing. Oh,
You were in play mode.
yes. Okay. Let's copy this section to our new page. Okay, here it is. I'll remove these two. And then now it's aligned in the middle. I'll just align it at the top. Cool. Now I'm just going to remove these things because we don't need it. Just remove the background and add a new background for this page. Let's say a baby blue like this. I'll also remove the buttons. Actually, I will add a new button here.
Yeah.
Just for this page. Here we have it. Let's style it now. What can we do? Let's give it a height because we know buttons should be at least 48. It's a big button. I'll give it a padding also. Let's turn it into an auto layout, which is flex. And then I'm going to center it. Cool. Now, let's give it a fill of our primary color, which is blue 500. I'll also change the typography to white. Looks good. And let's give it a full rounded radius. Nice. How does it look?
It looks pretty, but is there any functionality involved? Or is it just a pretty design?
I mean, well, not now, but I don't know. I want something to happen when I click this button.
Oh, should I help you?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. Let me just go to my VS Code. So you created page 2, right?
Yes.
And yeah, I can see you added a button here.
Yeah.
Maybe on click of that button, let's show a dialog.
Yes.
Okay. So let's just import Shatsian that.
Shatpian.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. And let's just uh, show dialog and set dialog. Okay. We use step and false initially. And we need to import use state. And just copy this code here and short on time. And I'll just paste it here. Okay.
Yeah.
And here on click of this button, and dialog S. Sure. I'm done with the changes. Maybe you can check if it's working.
Okay.
Can you
Cool
check?
stuff. I don't understand any of it, but I hope it works.
I'm hoping it works.
Boom. Oh,
It is working.
okay. So, bidirectional thing, guys. This is the future of design tools. When a developer edits the code, it should reflect in your design. It shouldn't be a one-way flow that you've exported the code and you never see it again. And then if you need to make design changes, you shouldn't have to export that same old code, which a developer has not worked on. So yeah, this is Shaper.
So
And
with Shaper, we are providing like a common platform where both designers and developers can come together and build products from scratch of with AI too. Like we
yeah,
can give initial prompt if you want the AI to generate some initial screens, and then you can make changes. Uh, and it will be bidirectional. So no more.
handoffs. Yes.
Yeah, that's it, guys.